No, this is not just another fitness video. This is a video talking about movement and the connection between mind and body. What's up YouTube, I'm Marissa Roxas and welcome to Self-Love Vlogtober 2020. So in this video I want to talk about 3 different types of movement I've done in this past year and the ways that they've helped me and just affected me in terms of healing, and as well as just like how moving my body helped my mental health, helped my emotional healing as well. So the first way to move your body to heal your mind and your heart is, you guessed it, walking. The thing that I'm remembering right now, especially in my early days of healing, like I remember working, and at the time I was still working in an office, and I just had so much anxiety and so many just negative and intrusive thoughts because I was just going through a huge life change, and it was scary. I felt like I wanted to jump out of my skin. So that just like made me want to basically run away. So obviously I can't actually run away from my feelings, but getting up from my desk, even just walking to the bathroom, at least helped ease the tension in my mind. And then on all my breaks, I would go for a walk, put in my headphones, listen to some music, and go for a walk. And it, without fail, would make me feel a little bit better. It helped slow my heart rate. It helped those intrusive thoughts come in and out of my brain. And me getting up from my desk to go for a walk was me engaging my flight response. And I know some people think that's a bad thing, but no, like our brains are wired for fight or flight. Even though we no longer have to fight wild animals on the daily, we are fighting with our minds. And the second way I've moved my body to help heal my mind and my heart is yoga. I actually only started doing yoga back in August with the help of Yoga by Adriene. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are familiar with her. She has 8 million subs. And the first time I did yoga alongside Adriene, I cried. And I honestly was very surprised by that. And what I've learned about yoga and just like all the other things that I worked on when it comes to myself, my self-love and my personal development throughout this year, and with the help of a therapist as well as just talking to my family and my friends, is that emotions are stored in our body unless we release them. So especially the heavy emotions, whether that be sadness or guilt or shame. And I was actually having a really good that day. That first day I did a yoga practice, but I guess there were things that I just had not released yet that I was holding within my body, and just doing that very simple beginner's yoga practice helped bring those to the surface. And I think out of all these practices, that was probably one of the most powerful physical and mental, emotional experiences I've had when it came to just moving my body for the sake of moving my body. And even though I did cry, I felt so much relief after it. Like I just felt like a weight was taken off my shoulders, and it's definitely something I recommend. And again, that's why I wanted to emphasize that this video is not so much about let's get ripped, let's get swole. It's about how can we move our body to also help heal our mind and our soul. And I know that sounds so woo-woo, but I think it's super important to talk about when it comes to self-love, self-care, and healing. So the most recent way I've moved my body to help heal my mind and my heart is skating. And this one's like the simplest and I think the funnest of all of them. And I honestly just skate to clear my mind. It's something new to me, so that also adds that novelty. And I'm not trying to like do tricks or anything. I might learn how to ollie or something. But yeah, it's just freeing and it helps me clear my mind. As far as like the physical benefits, I don't like cardio. I've never been someone that likes to go for runs, so I at least get a little bit of cardio in. cruising around on this thing. It's actually a new hobby of mine, which I will talk about in the next video. Sorry, let me take this off. All in all, walking, practicing yoga, and skating are just 3 of the ways I've moved my body to also help heal my mind and my heart in this past year. I've also done resistance training with just resistance bands because I'm not going to a gym right now or anytime soon. But what I really want to suggest is that you find a practice that not only works for you, but something that you enjoy. So find a way to move your body that is enjoyable to you. And I think that's very important. So whether you like to dance, or you are a runner, I definitely am not, or you do martial arts, or you like to surf, whatever it is, I think having a way to physically move your body, obviously it's good for your muscles, but it gives your mind a break, and it gives your mind just a way to release certain things. And I mean, I probably should have mentioned them in the beginning, but you've heard of the happy chemicals that get released when you exercise, and serotonin, as well as endorphins get released when you break a sweat. And we all love them happy chemicals, and I think the more we can produce, the better, especially when we are dealing with hard transitions and just changes in life, and just the year that 2020 has been. No matter who you are and where you live, I think we all have had to grieve something or, change the way we live in a certain way. And yeah, that's all I have for you today. I appreciate you for being here. I'm Marissa Roxas. I'm a filmmaker from San Diego, California. Thank you for joining me on Self-Love Vlogtober 2020, and I will see you on Friday. All right, until then, take care.